Hi guys, I'm back with another video, and today is a video some people will call me crazy because of it, and I am going to cut my nails. I'm not going to like fully cut them like short as hell, but I'm going to shorten them because as you can see I actually really hurt my finger and my nail. You can see it's all distressed at the little rim right here, and I actually almost pulled off my nail off of my skin and flesh, and it's just painful. I've had this issue today like 3 times almost in a row, and it's just really painful. So for me it is time to shorten them again, and as you know my thumbnails are already a lot shorter because they broke. They reached their stress level on the apex area, and so I want to make them all the same length as my pinky finger on my right hand. So we're just going to shorten them, and some people will call me crazy to cut my natural long nails or like file them down that much, but to me they're not practical anymore. I can do like everything in daily life with these nails, but this nail, especially the pinky one, as you can see from the side, it actually curves up, and because it curves up it has the tendency to, like, when you like flip it, like pull it or something like that, or you bump into something, it has a tendency to pull up. So that's the reason why I am going to shorten them, and I'm really going to miss these. But first of all, before I'm going to cut them, sorry about my nail polish, I really have to redo like my thumbs. This one it just completely popped off while I flexed my nail that much, but the other hand is still pretty decent, apart from this cuticle area. I've had this nail polish on for, I think it was 3 days or something, but just because this one flexed so much, the entire area just flipped off. But first of all, I'm going to measure my nails, like the entire nail and the tip, because I did get some questions about how long they actually are. So I just got this random measurement thingy, so I'm just going to measure them for you. I know that this thumbnail, before it broke, it had a tip of almost 2 centimeters, so that was a pretty big one. So let's just see, the tip starts around here, so it all went up to the 5 centimeter mark here, so it was a 2 centimeter. I'm going to measure everything from the 3 centimeter mark because, as you can see, I can't really see how much this is. I know that it starts at 0, of course, and that here is 1 centimeter, but it's just not handy at all. So let's just see. The normal like pointer fingernail adds up to, in total, almost 5.5 centimeters, and the tip itself is 4.4 centimeter, oh, not 4.4, 1.4, sorry about that. So almost 1.5 centimeter of like loose tip. Let me see, it is 2.4, and the tip is a 4 or a 1.3. So they might differ a little bit from each other. The ring finger is in total a 2.4, and the tip is a 1.3. Then this one, it just hurts. It hurts me to look at it. You can really see the distressed point. Oh, it hurts. This one is a total of 2 centimeters, and the tip is a 1.3. So I'm not going to measure my other hand because these nails are about the same length apart from the thumb and the pinky nail, but I'm going to make them all as short as the pinky nail. And I'm going to shorten my nails with some clippers. I'm going to do that for at least the pinky nail because I hurt it that much. I don't want to like wiggle it around too much because my fingernail actually got lifted up from the skin, so it does hurt a little bit. I don't know if you're going to see, but it didn't bleed, but I can feel it had like a big tear somewhere, and it really hurt. So I'm going to cut that one off just a bit with this, and I'm just going to use some random like cardboard files because I really like these. They're really soft and you don't file off too much. I actually don't know where I left my bigger files since I just redid my beauty room, so I couldn't find them. But I also am going to use this is a really roughly gridded file by Essence. This one was in like an advent calendar from a year ago or something, but this one is just nice and it's just really roughly gridded. And yeah, here we go. So I'm just going to see and measure my nails a little bit so I know how far I can go. So, because I really want to keep like a decent length, and for some people this is already really long, but to me this is super short. So what I would suggest, just clip it off a little longer than you want it to be, so you can actually just file it the way you want it to be. So I'm just going to do that for all of my nails. And I have a really strong C curve, as you see. So most of the time when I clip them off, I just need 2 little like clips to get it off entirely. And some people really find it hard to watch people cut off their long nails, but to me it's kind of like liberating. And this is just nail polish that came off, by the way. It wasn't like a piece of nail or something. Oh, and this one, this is my favorite. Oh, I'm going to miss that one so much, but I think that within a week or like 8 weeks to 12 weeks, they will be back to this length again. So that's just really roughly how I want them to be. And I do have to mention that every nail has its own like form and curve and stuff like that. As you can see, like now not really anymore, but I have kind of a strong C curve. You can really see that from this nail. It's just I have strong C curves and that's just the way it is. But some people have nails who are more flattened on top. Some have nails that go down like this. Actually, this nail I can show you better. This one curves down just a little bit, and my pinky nail, as you can see, this pinky nail really goes up. And if I compare it to this one is just really straight. So it really depends even on every single finger how the nail is formed. But now I'm just going to file my nails the way I want them to be. And do the side walls as well. I always take a little bit of the corners, because if I don't, I will actually stab people and scratch them, and I don't want to hurt people like that. And I'm sorry if I'm really up close, but I have to, because otherwise I can really hold my nail the way I want it to be. I'm just going to remove these pieces of nail. And I'm holding my nail with my thumb as well, especially this one that has the distressed part right here. And I always take the tip a little as well. And then I'm just going to remove the rest of the polish which is still on with the nail polish remover and just a big cotton round I had laying around here. This is just a regular nail polish by, I think it was China Glaze, and called Bite Me. It's from one of their neon summery collections from a few years ago. I really wanted to do something bright after New Year's Eve. So that is the nail. And it still has a decent, like, cute little length, so I really like it. And I'm just going to repeat the same steps for these nails as well. And sometimes when you have nails that aren't straight, because as you can see, this one has a little bit of an burp, it goes a little bit to the left. You just want to make sure you don't file it like that, because it might optically seem like it's even more crooked. If you file it a little bit more like this, so you file it a little bit like just like this, it actually seems a lot more straight. You know what I mean? If I go like this, just take a little bit of this tip off, it seems a lot more straight than when I would go like that. And I like my nails to be like a square, like a squoval, square and oval in one. So I do take the sharp edges off, but on top it is still really straight and square. And sorry if I'm out of focus, guys. This is just really hard for me to film this, because normally I'm like up close my nails, like really up close upon my nails when I file them. And I actually do like to shorten my nails or file my nails when the nail polish is still on, because otherwise I get kind of distracted because of my natural tip. And you can always just file it a little bit more when you took the nail polish off. A little bit more from this side. And take the polish off again. So I'm just going to file them off screen for you, and I will be back once they are finally done. For now I have done my first 4 nails. The thumbs I don't have to do. I still have to take the nail polish off of these, and I'm going to shorten these as well off camera. But that's just the way how I shorten my nails. So here they are. You can see my middle finger and my ring finger do have some distressed points as well, but I'm going to fix that. I'm just going to apply a good amount of like nail oil and cuticle oils to get them all strong again. My natural nails are pretty strong like by themselves, but I do like to nourish them a little bit more. But yeah, this is how they are at the moment. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below how long your nails are. If you ever had like even the question if you'd like to measure them up for people. I've never heard that question before, but yeah, it was fun doing it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.